domino table and play. We not play with, I'll play and labor play. We are playing domino. As a little boy, I grew up understanding how to respect the nurses, the police, the soldier. It was a thing. As kids in primary school, I'm a young boy, a young people boy. I was born in 1985. So 38, I'll be 39 in January next year. I'm not afraid to tell my age. I know I look like 20, but of course, I'm good old young man, good old brought up so I get. I recently started KFC. And you probably wonder, where am I going with this? I grew up in a country. Nice. We live as one. The community grow the child. You have to have manners. And we learn to respect everybody. You didn't have to wear a suit to be respected. But somehow along the line, values and morals dead. We sit around the television now and men and women who we wanted to model. We watch them in parliament, walk out of parliament, cuss. I saw a little on the street and you're like, my God, are these the people that should be the leaders? Those that we should exemplify? I'm going to have a problem with that. When I look at this occasion, this should have been kept at the National Stadium and run to capacity. But you know what was wrong? Chris Brown cancer. You know what's wrong right now? TikTok. Everybody had dance and let go burn. Let me burn. Everybody had let go burn. And I drift. Oh my God. Drift. We have a nation of drifters. And nobody see the potential harm to a country that is filled with young people. A serious percentage graduated. I can't read from high school. What do you think is going to be the outcome for a country right now that is not even producing? We don't produce nothing. We don't have a factory. We don't have nothing set up. And some of them will try to go there and say, no man, we have our trust. Right now, if everybody figure out that we'll be a couple more art. To the amount of persons who left high school, who did not even get 3 subjects. So how did you pass from grade 7 to grade 8? Why is it we didn't have a system where you cannot go to grade 8 unless you pass grade 7? So if it means that when you leave grade 11, you're 50-year-old, we would feel better as a nation to know that a 50-year-old, we have an educated 50-year-old. And we would not be concerned about brain drain. We would be so equipped with education and people who can do the work that we would not have a person who will just get business as our Minister of Health. And the minister, the man who have a degree in a medicine, and him in charge of security. And as a country with so much doctors and lawyers and philosophers and educated people, a country with people who we just outdo every other country in every single thing. I tell people that when they come to Jamaica, if you want bad, we tap that and we have that. If you want good, we tap that and we have that. We love my country. And just like what Mark Cameron said, I did not have it in me to be no politician. Me born and grew in a church. I mean, just want to be a little singer. I didn't want to be a policeman. I said, no, they tell lie and this. I want to be a liar. She said, no, they tell lie. And everything they said, everybody said, no, tell in a church. I said, but the church is not doing anything. The church is not doing anything. And for a country where, again, It just get shot. They don't know anything there. Nobody had any interest to go to the hospital to say if we can save your life. Because it's possible that he's just unconscious. The police came on the scene after me. Walk across from the car, the police and said, "Oh, you see the police see this. This is the station. I see them on there right this gunshot. And when look on there, them say we're coming, sir." Then them jump in the van and spin the van and almost don't know my van. Like, come on. Sir. When they went there, listen, I am painting the picture for you. They opened the back of the Jeep. One hold the hand, one hold the foot. And I watched the Jamaican brother. I don't care if I'm a criminal. Because it could have been me. It could have been you. No investigation. The one hold the hand, one hold the foot. Take it up and throw it in the back and throw like a piece of meat. I saw the same thing happen just a week later. Let's see one now. But it's not just one now. It's right across Jamaica. The bodies are found in the streets and then we just take them up and throw them in their back like nothing. And we don't have a problem with our society. When 2 women was found with gunshot wounds in a car just the other day, and then 3 more were brutally murdered. And we watched where one was handcuffed. The lady was handcuffed and executed beside her husband and her child. And nothing. And every single day in this country, we've been killing each other like nothing. And we're comfortable with the government not leading us. Some of them have been in here for more than 40 years. Them all and cancer take them and they're still there. And the Jamaican people, the only thing we have strength for is one another. A man step on your shoes, a child, and you think that you should step on him and beat him unconscious. But when the politicians rob and rape us, as they have been doing for so many years, and we can't get no road, we can't get no good hospital, we can't get our police officers, get them paid, and them clothes, and whatever the apparatus, and whatever they need to be up to date and up to standard. We don't block the road, and we don't step on politicians and make them unconscious. I'm not saying or inciting that we should now go around. Mark it, please, make sure they catch it. Me not incite violence on them. I am only saying it would have been better if every Jamaican would rise up and we take it to the streets and let these people know that we're serious. If the Jamaicans from the 70s and the 80s, based on when we know, even early 90s, who used to black collar like gas station, if them the same Jamaican did there to them, and I ask you, politicians would think thrice before they do what they do. But they blatantly get up and they spit in our faces with insults, raising them salaries. Almost 300% of Jamaica still quiet. We talk with 9 years, everything a 9 year talk. Sick and tired of it. We don't have any backbone. We sit and watch over 800 teachers fly out, they're going to serve America, they're going to serve China, they're going to serve Canada, while our children suffer, our country suffer, and we're comfortable with it. And you're telling me that the Minister of Education still holds her position? The crime is through the roof, and you're telling me that the Minister of National Security still sits in Parliament with his job? You're telling me that our economic situations are worse? Did you know that the debt that this country has to repay will take us, at the present rate of them repaying, will take us 150 years? Oh, but you're talking. Them still a borrow. We're comfortable with that. Look how much people in here, so. We can play cricket in here and the ball don't catch nobody. And as the brother said, that we don't really need a maximum. It takes a few good men, solid men.
Women.
No problem. and women. Okay, I was generalizing on this topic, but you understand. What do? We can't suddenly get up and meet like this. What we are going to do? We just took it to the streets. What's his name? Gentleman there from, I think the Integrity. Lloyd? That was what, 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. He was arrested. He was arrested. Freedom of speech gone to the dog. You can't talk. Every Jamaican when you talk on social media, me name the little fire. My parents are calling me, friends are calling me. One of them said, mine they kill you. Somebody has to die. It makes no sense you celebrate Marcus Garvey. You talk about Nanny of the Maroons and Paul Bogle. Those were the people who stood though the heavens fell around them. We need some more Marcus Garvey, some more Nanny, to let politicians know that we've not no walk over. The Maroons are okay, you know why they're right? Because they are the only suffering ones. We don't even understand the meaning of sovereignty. You don't. You don't. If you understood that you are not sovereign, you will go crazy. Everybody that marched in Jamaica house tomorrow. It's when you understand the meaning of the word sovereign, the power you have, then you can't shut you up like that. There is something in the Constitution known as parliamentary supremacy, where they are also sovereign. It's almost like when a house slave getting white paper. That you're now free. That is why they do what they do and make the decisions that they make. And we're comfortable with it. I'm going to say to you as I close. Rise up, Jamaica. We are out of time. We don't have no more time. And if we are not careful, I am telling you, the only thing left for these people to do is to go by the farm store and take up the literal chain, and wrap it around the foot and the neck as they did in the 1844 for a long time. At the end of a chain, we up again.
Yep.
We don't realize that in the banking system, how the ATM line them long, and nobody now asks a question. When the big men like Mr. Lee Chin can easily file and lock off and take for himself, having made billions off the backs of Jamaicans who took our farmland and said we never plant on it, but instead he changed it more 2 more and said, oh, I really housing me about do. When you drive on the highway, we used to have our nice sugar cane and we had no sugar cane. We used to do rice. We don't do nothing more. Now we have our Minister of Health, who is him and his son are bring substandard rice in our country. Dirty rice. And we're comfortable with that.
Fear Christ.
Rise up.
It's the same Minister of Health who was driving around in the motorcade who said, if you want water, take the vaccine. And Jamaicans, we just suddenly forget.
Time to rise up.
I'm going to tell you people, who do not understand the pain of the feel when I watch my Jamaican brothers and sisters from the ghetto who can't buy a pound of rice. People say they don't want a job. No job, no there. No work, no there. Why is it the Chinese can invest in Jamaica by taking our teachers and bring them to China to teach them English? You know why they want to teach them in the English? Because they have a plan to take over all the English-speaking countries. You know what kind of plan we have? To sit down and constantly be led by Chinese. I am sick and tired of watching every single morning the Chinese use, and I mean no discrimination to the Chinese, but this is our country, so we have to talk about it and how we protect it and protect our people. There's no discrimination. I am talking about the rights of Jamaica.